Welcome, step sisses and step bros, to another episode of LCP. If you're stuck in the right place with us.
Step bro, help me out.
What are you doing, step bro?
This is the Smokers edition. I'm gonna talk like this the whole podcast.
Do it. I bet you fucking won't.
I bet. Say less.
All right. So what's up, guys? What's new this week?
Not much. Yeah. Just another week.
Yeah.
Here at the podcast.
Trapaholics mixtape.
That's exactly what it was. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This is certified fresh from the streets.
This shit weak, son.
This is a hood classic.
How you doing, son? How's your week been? Boy.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Actually, I got a weighted blanket. It's pretty good. It's pretty
what?
legit. Oh. A weighted blanket. It's a blanket that like is heavy.
I thought you were trying to lose weight.
While I sleep.
Dude, my fucking voice on that crack. He's doing the chocolate rain thing.
For real, right?
He looks away from the mic.
All right.
No, but I thought you were trying to lose weight. Why would you get a weighted blanket?
A weighted blanket.
What does that have to do with
What does that have to do with
I
losing
don't
weight?
know, bro. I'm just kidding.
No, so sorry,
Why would you want to get more weight when you're going to sleep? Why would you want a weighted blanket? Stop talking.
All right,
You're done. You're suspended.
This was a good episode.
Canceled.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us for this week's episode of Los Compadres podcast. We'll be back next week. Bye.
Charity misses his weight.
I didn't even understand that.
Weighted blanket. Because need more weight.
Because you're losing weight.
Because you're losing weight.
So Charity missed the weight.
Oh. But I bought the weighted
That was
blanket.
so difficult.
But I just didn't understand it.
I was like, what? No, but for real,
Goodness.
why'd you buy weight?
So it was time to retire my old blanket, right? My old blanket, it was like
Mr.
20 years old. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mr. Blanky. Had him for 20 years, and he got a rip in his seam. And since it's the blanket that I've had since I was essentially like 5 or 6 years old, I was like, I'm going to retire it. So I have to get one of those, like, you know, those bags, those vacuum seal bags?
The only bags I know are the ones under my eyes.
Yes.
Are you okay this
no,
week, bro?
I don't think he is, dog.
You something you want to tell us, homie?
I kind of don't want him to have this.
Yeah, I know, right? No, only bags I know is the ones I'm chasing.
Ooh.
Hey, but
I
no.
hate it here.
So, it was time to retire the blanket.
I just thought of the my bad. But I just thought of the video that they sent this morning in the group chat. Getting the bags. I wish I had a link for that.
The
on
Dora the
description.
Explorer one.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But anyways, my bad. Sorry.
No, so anyways, so it was just time to retire it. So then I went and I ordered a weighted blanket on Amazon. It's supposed to be one of those cooling ones, and it does. It keeps you pretty cool at night. I'm not gonna lie, but dude, it's actually pretty legit. Like, I fall asleep faster. That is the biggest thing that I've noticed. I fall asleep faster, and I also sleep longer without interruptions. You feel me? So like, legit, like last night I fell asleep. And then I woke up. I didn't get up at all the whole night. Like, I didn't wake up or anything.
You think that's the blanket or that's your mind?
I don't know. It could
games?
honestly, it could be my mind playing games. But
You're not the first person to say that, though, because like I've seen people like even say that to the extent that it helps them with their anxiety.
I don't know. I don't believe I have anxiety. But
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, it took me about a week to get used to it, because at first, like, it was like kind of hot. It was kind of heavy too, like at night.
You were there.
It's kind of heavy too at night, but then after about a week, like, my sleep has been consistently better.
That's what's up.
I mean, it could be mental, like you said. I mean, I looked into it real quick, and this is a cheap, like, $40 one. Like, you can get some that are like $300 or $400. Like, Purple has one that's insanely expensive.
But everything purple's like
Yeah,
expensive.
it's
Yeah.
true.
So I got this one. It was like 40 or $50 on Amazon, and then plus the cover. The cover was another like $20, and
bad.
it's good. Yeah, it's a 20-pound one. So I mean, it's like a rule of thumb. It's supposed to be like 5 or 10% of your body weight.
Yeah.
So I just picked up a 20-pound one. I was like, fuck it. But yeah, it's comfy, dude. I like it. I would recommend it if you're shopping for a new blanket. I would absolutely recommend a weighted blanket.
What are you gonna do with the other one?
So he's gonna retire it.
Yeah, but how is he gonna?
He's gonna get a little service, ceremonial.
Have some
of
cake
all
for
the
it,
years,
and ice cream.
have a little
What are you
party,
doing with it?
I'm gonna just put it in
balloons.
one of those vacuum seal
seal
bags.
bags? Okay.
Yeah, those spacer vacuum seal bags. But yeah, no, absolutely. I'd recommend a weighted blanket.
I'm about to translate with the sign language for Marcos.
For real, right? For real. We're gonna have that interpreter that Waka Flocka had. I was getting super hyped. Yeah. But what about you guys?
I had an annoying week at work.
Mm-hmm.
Just had like annoying customers that really wanted me to fight them.
Really?
Yeah,
Like 1v1 or all together?
all together.
Really?
Yeah,
What was it?
I'll take them out in a fight though.
What happened? They're just like being extra needy, or were they being entitled, or
A little bit of both.
yeah?
A little bit of both.
Is it like that people aren't understanding that things aren't in stock right now, and they're just like, well, why don't
no,
you
I mean,
have
I'm still
it?
doing curbside, but it's
Oh,
just
okay.
like, I guess people don't understand that when you place the order, it asks you, hey, do you want to do a store pickup or do you want to do curbside?
Oh
then
yeah,
they
it does.
think
There's a
that-
little box that you could check. Yeah.
Exactly. So they're thinking that they're doing curbside, but they're doing store pickup. So then when I have like 6 cars that are actually doing curbside and I'm a little backtracked, I have those people that park and think that, they're doing store pickup. So they want me to help them out. And I'm just like, I could, but then now I'm going to suffer on my other, like actual people that are doing curbside and make them wait longer.
Properly. Yeah.
Exactly. So I had this lady, I was like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, like unfortunately you did store pickup, so you have to go inside. I have like 6 orders right now. It's really busy and I have to grab a couple TVs. Honestly, it'll just be faster if you went inside." And then she was like, "Oh, well, it looks like I have to cancel my order." And I was like, "Okay, go ahead." And I just walked away. I was like, "Bro, like what do you want me to do, dude? I'm busy as fuck."
For
Like,
real. It's like if that's
go
what you feel
inside.
that
It's
you
gonna
have
take
to
like
do.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I go inside, coming back from the warehouse. She's fucking inside getting her product. I'm like, cancel that,
She's
right,
fucking
bitch?
inside.
Huh?
She's fucking inside.
She was fucking inside.
Oh my god.
She was fucking
On the inside.
her insides were fucking. No, but yes, I was like, what the fuck?
What
I
does
hate
this
people like that.
podcast become?
I don't know, dude.
This is
And then I had
this
another
is my
lady-
resignation episode.
This is the last episode ever. And then
For
I had
real?
another lady. It was like a Hue Lights, and when it's like small products, like I don't take bags because I'm like, it's just a fucking waste.
I don't take bags for anything.
It's just a fucking waste.
Unless there's
Right.
more than
That's
3
one thing that
items.
America
I
needs to
don't.
get good at. They need to eliminate plastic bags because
Right,
it's just
right.
a waste. But anyways, so yeah, I don't really give plastic bags because like, environment, duh. But anyways, so I just brought this like small box out to her and I was like, here you go. What's the last 4 of the order number? And she's like, there's no bag. And I was like, no, ma'am, I didn't bring a bag. She's like, well, you're gonna give me a bag. And I was like, okay. Damn, like it's not that serious, but all right, sure. You probably put in your fucking purse, but okay. So I went inside.
It's really not that deep.
I did 2 other orders. Then I brought her back. And then she's like, oh, what's your name? And I was like, it's Jason. And she was like, I'm going to leave a review for your outstanding service. And I was like, and I knew it was like sarcastic as fuck. So I was like, oh, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And I just walked away. I was like, bro, like people are so stupid. Like just,
There's no need.
there's no
Yeah.
need for it, bro.
Yeah.
Today I had a lady bring in a microwave,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't she walked the microwave in, and she goes like, "Where's I'm doing a return." I'm like, "Yeah, it's in customer service." And she looked at me and she was like, "Don't worry, I got it," and kept walking to customer service. I'm like, "Did you want a cart? Like, do you need help? Because you walked all the way in
With the microwave.
with the microwave. Customer service is another 5 feet away from where we're standing.
Right.
Like, I'm confused.
I
What do you-
mean,
what do you want?
It takes literally once. She already asked you, where do I go to do a return? She could say, could you help me carry
Yeah, because
this?
it's easy. I'm immediately going to assume you got it
right.
because
If
you walked in with
it. Yeah.
Like, there's literally absolutely no reason why.
Especially since people who don't got it always come into the
Yeah,
store
can I get a
first
carry-in?
and
Yeah,
say,
for sure. I got
"Hey,
you.
can I get someone to help me carry this in?"
I done carry-ins for office, like, not office, like
Like
home
a
printers.
printer, yeah.
Like, I had to do one today. I was walking with the dolly, and they're like, and she was like, "Can you bring this printer in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." Thing is, with big printers, like little small printers, and I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." So
Absolutely.
on the dolly and kept walking in. Like, it doesn't hurt me to bring it in. Just ask.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Just ask. Literally, this is an advice for anyone who's never worked retail. Just ask. Worst case scenario, they just say no. That's
Yep.
literally the worst case scenario.
Ask with no attitude.
Because that lady with the thing, she could have wrote it on the thing.
What?
The bag.
Oh,
Said, "Can I get a bag?"
Oh, true. Yeah, there's a spot where you could write in. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
She's like, "I'm parked in whatever."
yeah, she could
Please bring
say
it back.
she could say 2006 black Honda Civic plus.
don't
Can I
know.
get a
I
bag?
just feel like Americans are so used to like plastic bags, and that she needs to go,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't bring bags, and every time they tell me it's like no bag, I'm like, "Yeah, we don't do bags for curbside."
Yeah, like
That's what I say,
honestly,
because it's literally no need for it.
There's no
True,
need for
true,
it.
true.
I
If
love
I can
Cali.
take it to your car, you can take it out to the house.
When I went to San Francisco, I love that shit, bro. Like, if you need a bag, it's like 20 cents more. And if not, then just bring your own thing.
True.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
We should
That
start
shit needs
charging
to-
for bags.
That shit
Absolutely.
needs to be like
Except for
implemented
grocery
everywhere.
stores, because that's where people do bulk buys in grocery stores.
Well, here's the thing. For me in grocery stores, I started conditioning myself, and every time I go to Publix, if I don't have my reusable bags with me, I buy new bags.
Like a new reusable
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, I would just use reusable bags.
And like I punish myself that way until the point that I'm conditioned now.
Mhm.
That every time I go to Publix, I
Mhm.
immediately
Yeah.
I know that I have to bring it back because I'm not gonna spend $3-4 on 4 bags.
Yeah, Maria just bought a couple of new reusable bags, and we're trying to get into the habit of that too. Like, you know,
You guys are better people than I am.
hey man,
I know.
I'm
small
not
things,
saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying you guys are better people than I am.
just small things in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
Actually,
and reusable bags. The best part about them, so you don't have to use them for just groceries. You use them for literally anything else.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
True.
when we went to the mall, she bought one at, I think, Vans,
Mhm.
and then we just used it for the rest of like the stores.
Yeah.
We're just chilling.
I might just start taking a backpack everywhere I go.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
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 Good talk.
Nice.
So what's the
That-
first thing on the docket, bro?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I haven't.
G fuel.
Just kidding. It's gamer fuel time, guys.
Oh my
Are
god.
we sponsored?
That was
Absolutely not, because I don't know how it tastes,
I don't
which
think
is the whole point.
that was really loud. I'm so sorry.
That
If
was-
I just
that
blew
was
your drum
absurdly-
in the car
Your drum?
or headphones.
My drums said it's in the
Your
car.
drums?
I just-
Your eardrums.
I cannot play drums anymore, Jay.
Sorry.
Jason's really sorry if he just blew you.
All right.
I would never be sorry for that.
We're not sponsored by G Fuel. Just
Gamer fuel.
putting it gamer fuel. It's the label G Fuel, for God's sake.
Marcos, what is the most controversial thing about G Fuel, aka Gamer Fuel?
I've never seen
That it makes
anybody
you good.
sponsored drink it.
Same.
Yeah.
They always present it. I saw the Twitch clip of that guy that iced his G Fuel.
Yeah.
He was like talking. He had a gun. He was showing it off for the Twitch. And he pulled the trigger. And he just shot like a whole thing of G Fuel.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Then he got banned like 20 minutes later.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
'cause
bet.
that's an offense in Twitch.
I bet.
Man, I don't know.
Yo,
it
if I
was
drink
funny.
this G Fuel and I don't get fucking 30 plus kills in all my games tonight, I'm gonna be pissed.
What? The amount you're gonna drink is probably not even enough to. 'Cause it's not even gonna be a full serving. It's gonna be a third of it. So you're gonna get a third of that. You're gonna get 10 kills.
I don't want that anymore. Then,
Jason was playing Valorant last night.
bro, tell me I wasn't going in though.
Dude, he went in, bro. He went, I think, like 25-10 or something like
Don't
that.
disrespect my name like that. I went like 32 and 19.
Yeah, he
All
very
right.
much bragged
Oh,
about
sorry,
it. today.
yeah,
I
he
broke
went
30.
He went 32,
All right.
32 and 19.
Back to the G Fuel. I don't care
Well,
about
hold
Jason's
up. While
KD.
you get that ready, right? Because you still got to pour it in the cup. He went 32 and 19. The match ends, and this man's rank drops. He carried the whole team. Because the next person after him had maybe like 18 kills, and this man had 32. And his rank drops. I was like, "What is that?" I was laughing so hard, bro. I felt so bad.
Man,
for my
fuck
boy.
Valorant, bro.
The ranking system is broken, dog.
Disconnect the mic.
This doesn't look good.
Nah, I'm not ready for this. And I've been drinking Coke right now too. I
Yo,
feel like I'm about to die.
But on top of all that, he grabbed the most disgusting flavor too.
Fucking cotton candy, bro.
He couldn't get orange
Nope.
or cherry.
Nope.
or literally mango.
Did you spend $30 on G Fuel?
Why'd you spend $30?
Because that's how much it fucking costs.
Did you use a code? You should have at least used a code.
it was on Amazon. It was the only way I can get it that fast.
Oh, you primed it.
If you want more, there's more in here.
I'm good. I don't even want this.
I think I'm gonna
Right
take
now.
a sip and I'll sit.
All right. So it says that G Fuel is supposed to increase your endurance, your reaction time.
Maria's lucky tonight.
I don't think it means that endurance.
Supposed to give you
They
energy.
assume that people who drink this don't get laid, bro. That's how they know you're. That's how you know you're not talking about that endurance.
Gamer fuel.
So, con candy, gamer fuel. Not that cold because it's been sitting here for a little bit, but
Do you want some ice?
no, I'm good.
I'll do anything to prolong this.
All right, boys.
He never comes back.
Here we go. It tastes like the Bang con candy. Actually, doesn't taste that bad.
This tastes like flavored water.
It tastes like flavored
I mean,
water.
that's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it just tastes like cotton
See, this
candy.
is why I hate cotton candy. 'Cause
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Them kids with them cotton candy.
What's he selling?
No,
Chocolates.
but this is why I hate cotton candy because that aftertaste is
It's gross, bro.
it's just
It is.
sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not bad though. I fucks with it.
I mean, it's literally just like drinking that powdered Kool-Aid, you know? That's what this tastes like, is powdered Kool-Aid.
Nah, it's alright. It's not worth $30.
It's well,
So we're obviously not sponsored by G Fuel because
Think
we're
about
probably
it.
the only 3 people to ever drink G Fuel.
Fuck G Fuel.
think about it though. It's $30.
Yeah.
But it gives you 40 servings. It's less than $1.
I feel like I'm thirstier than I've ever been in my
Yeah,
life right now.
no, for sure. I am a little thirsty. I'm a little parched right now after that.
So $30 for 40 servings, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah,
like 80
and-
cents a serving.
And it's if servings, what, like 14 ounces, the recommended.
Probably, yeah.
So that's not bad. That's more. You're getting a lot more in value than any nature drink. So
Yeah, but the energy drinks are good though,
no, for sure.
Facts.
and it's also less work. You had to shake this for a minute, and it
Yeah.
still wasn't good.
Shake it up, baby.
Energy drink is $2.
But I would like if I had to choose between the Con Candy Bang and this, I would choose this.
If I had to choose between drinking piss and this, I don't know. It's still a toss up for me. What's up, Jay? How you feeling?
I don't know, man.
Do you feel the endurance?
That's alright.
Do you feel the kills coming in?
I would never buy this though.
Me either.
Do you feel the kill feed?
I'm glad I'm not the one that spent $30 on it.
I better get 40 kills tonight.
I kind of feel like you owe me money for drinking that because I really didn't even want to drink it for free.
Where's this Coke?
I'm
Ugh.
saying.
That was rough. That was honestly rough.
All right. So, what's your hypothetical question of the week?
It's time for the hypothetical question of the week. No, so my
Wait,
question
before
for you guys.
before we move on to that. So, G Fuel, what are your final thoughts?
Wow, I did that intro for nothing.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll shift it. I'll shift it in post.
No, don't shift it. Just leave it how it is.
All right.
You selfish piece of shit. I would give
Buys
it,
a whole podcast
No, see,
set.
I
you
can't-
selfish piece.
I
of
can't. I can't grade it
What's
because.
up, Jay? When am I getting your half of the money for
Hold
this
up, bro.
podcast?
You just
equipment,
asked me for
dog?
my question, and now you're making this about you. Come on, dog.
You made it
You
about
made it
him.
about me.
You
So
called him
what's up?
selfish.
Cash App Caesar 863. Come on, dog.
The G feels kicking in.
These mics were $100 a pop. What's up, bro? There's 3 of them.
Yo, not gonna lie, I feel my blood pressure rising.
So honestly, I can't grade it until I play.
Oh, word, yeah. Because I mean, this is for gaming, right?
What about the energy though?
How?
Now,
Yeah,
if you're talking about the taste,
yeah.
I mean, it's alright. I hate cotton candy. I mean, so I wouldn't drink it.
Right.
But, I mean, it's alright. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. What
Yeah.
about you, Marcos?
Tell you in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna check how many BPMs I'm at.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
I
honestly,
didn't-
like that was pretty quick. My blood pressure is already rising. So,
well, I don't know how that's supposed to feel, but I mean, I thought it was
not bad.
okay.
88.
It's just not something I would ever drink.
Yeah,
no, absolutely, yeah.
Probably just still
Maybe
stick
like
to
a
Monster.
different flavor for you guys. I honestly don't mind it, but I wouldn't go out of my way, one, to buy it again, and two, to finish that
I
game.
think Cesar said it best. I would still just do a energy drink.
Yeah, same.
Dead ass.
Same.
Pre-made, usually cold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I know,
Chilling.
like, I see that the cost savings is there, but I mean,
the convenience.
no, not even that. It's just the flavor isn't there.
Think about it, though.
I mean,
40
even if
servings, you have to shake it for at least a minute. That's 40 minutes
of your
shaking.
life, that's true. It's a lot of shaking. True.
To
But-
save a couple of dollars.
What's the hypothetical question of the week?
Okay, so
Okay.
the question I have for you guys is: you find a book and you begin to read only to discover that it is your life. You get to the point that you are. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. You get to the point that you are at now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come?
Oh, I can't change the events?
No.
Fuck yeah, I would. Absolutely.
You would keep reading?
Hell yeah. Oh, wait,
No.
nothing would be a surprise.
That's a no for me, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
See, here's why I'd keep reading, right? Because I would want to see if it was worth it. If not, then it's over. You know, just clap myself and then call it a day.
But you wouldn't be able to do that.
Because it doesn't
After I
change.
read this book,
you're changing the events.
Yeah, you can't change the events. The events
In the
don't
book,
change.
you live it next day.
Yeah.
huh? That doesn't make a lot of sense then.
It's a hypothetical.
Oh,
Why are you thinking logistics on a question that
True,
that,
true,
that
true,
explains
true,
the
true.
book
My
about your own
goodness.
life, and you're over here trying to throw logistics?
I don't know. I mean, I'm that type of person that doesn't really like surprises. So
I just don't read. So
I mean,
No, just kidding.
I'm one to, like, if I'm watching a show
yeah,
and it's like really fucking good,
yeah,
like, I have to keep watching until
Yeah.
it's not good to me anymore, or until I
Same.
finish it, right?
same.
But with this, if I'm reading a book of my life,
Yeah,
I don't want to know what's next.
no,
I just want to just live through it.
live through it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of just want to see where I end up, but at the same time, it's like
But then it's not the same when you live
it's
through it,
not
though.
the same when you live through it.
That's why I do
But
that.
what,
I
I mean,
think
what
the
if
thing
you're
with that is
wildly
that-
successful and then all you just got to think of is just like, I just got to wait till that day where I'm wildly successful?
But that's not how it would work.
Why
You still
not?
have to put the work.
Well, obviously you do, but
you wouldn't be able to change the events either way. So
Either,
I
yeah.
think what would happen is that you know what's going to happen, but you're not going to be able to react to those events.
See, but it wouldn't be the same. So let's say, like, you're working hard for something and you know you get it. I feel like you would get more out of it not knowing that you get to that point than already knowing that you get to that point.
I feel like every person's different. So I'm going to say that I would keep reading, even though like what you're saying makes a lot of sense, but just the type of person I am, I think I would keep reading. I think I would honestly go through the whole book and then figure out how I feel about it, which is probably already written in the book how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, you feel this way, and I'm going to be like, true, that is how I feel, you know? And then like I'm just going to go through it and just go through the motions, and I think I'll still be happy either way. You can make your own, you can find your own happiness in that, you
Yeah,
know?
that's
like
true.
knowing you can
I
you
think
can
I would
absolutely
use it
find
like
your own
a
happiness.
like a little cheat sheet.
I mean, is this a book I'm only allowed to read once, or
Yeah.
can I go back and read it again?
It's just one time.
Oh, never mind.
I just grab a piece of paper, or I grab my phone and start taking pictures of everything.
All right, other question. I was going to say it for next week, but we'll just use it right now.
Yeah.
If there's a clone of you
Mm-hmm.
and you kill it, is it murder, suicide, or self-defense?
Is the clone attacking me?
Yeah. 'Cause you
You
can't be
just kill it.
it can't be just self defense.
Yeah, it can't be self-defense if it's not attacking me.
Yeah, that's
But
another
it's you.
question. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
I mean,
what is that?
it's still murder because
What?
it's
Wait,
not.
No, but the self defense. No, that doesn't apply.
You're defending yourself from yourself.
Hey?
I don't
No,
know.
if the
I mean-
clone's attacking you, yes, that's self defense.
Yeah, it is.
But
yeah,
if the clone
I'm
is
saying,
sleeping and you just like whack. That's not self defense. That's murder.
how do I know I'm not the clone?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So here's the thing: it's not.
Would you kill
It's
it?
not
If there was a
suicide.
clone of you, would you kill it?
What? No.
I don't think so. I don't feel
Unless
like.
it's like an evil clone.
Yeah, if it was like an evil clone.
I think I'd kill it, even if it wasn't evil.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a clone.
What if it never knew you existed, but you knew it existed?
I would kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
There's two of us.
So
There's only room for one.
not even that.
That's just how I feel.
Never mind.
So here's the thing, right? It wouldn't be it wouldn't be suicide because you're still alive. Just your clone is dead, which is essentially a whole nother person. It's like a twin. So it's another person in itself.
But would a clone have feelings?
Yeah.
Yes.
It would. It's a human being. It's still a person. That's why it's murder.
Would it be a human being?
Yeah,
Yes.
it would be. Unless you specify that it's like a robotic,
An AI?
cybernetic clone or something.
Because
You just said a clone, so I'm
I know,
assuming it's an
but
organic clone.
I feel like if we ever got to that point, I don't think it would. Like,
It's
I think
still-
it would-
it's
you
still a
can
person.
already clone yourself. You know that, right? Like that technology already exists to
it may
clone
just,
yourself.
yeah, it's to the point where they may not look like you, but it'll have your DNA.
No,
Like
it basically it will look like you. It'll come out to be you. It'll have your DNA, but it has to start the life cycle over again. So it has to be at a younger, like it would be you as a like going through your phases and your stages all over again. That technology already exists. They cloned llamas back in the 90s.
It's not suicide.
It's not suicide because you absolutely
be murder?
murdered a person.
It'd be
Yeah,
murder.
you murdered a person.
I don't know. I think it'd be murder too. But I don't know. I feel like if I had a clone, I would probably kill it.
Because suicide is self-inflicted.
Are you okay?
I feel like you just want to kill something. Right?
Yeah,
No,
for
it's
real.
just I'm saying it.
Like, are
You wouldn't feel weirded out about a clone?
No, I mean,
Don't mind me.
it's-
I'm just calling the police. You know, like
I'm gonna keep it 92% with you. I don't think I'd be I'd be weirded out by having a clone.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if I didn't know it existed and it had its own life and everything. Like nothing it does is affecting my day-to-day life. I'd be okay with that.
And you wouldn't be just affecting the clone's life. You'd be affecting everybody's life that knows the clone.
Exactly.
It's been attached to the clone.
Exactly.
True, good point. Didn't think
But-
about that.
But if like this clone, like if I was kidnapped and cloned and then this clone started to replace me, then yeah, I'd be like, fuck you. Like I'm me. I'm not, you know.
You just described the premise of Halo.
Well, that's also the premise of that one show with Paul Rudd.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, that's that one show, like Pro
Yeah. I forgot the name. of it.
I got through like 2 episodes and I stopped watching.
It's a good show.
I
It's a
know
really good
it's
show.
a good show. I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
if I was in a situation, for sure, I'd kill it.
Yeah, that situation. Yeah, I mean that'd still be murder. Wouldn't be self-defense. I mean, unless it was trying to kill you because it thought that it was the original.
Wouldn't
Then
it be
that's
self-defense?
self-defense. No,
That's
that's
trying to take your whole life away.
It doesn't matter. It's not attacking you.
Yeah, the moment it attacks you, that's when it becomes
Yeah.
self-defense, or threatens to attack you.
But it's replacing you.
Doesn't matter if it never says
That's
I'm going to
replacement
kill you.
defense.
Would you go to jail for killing that clone?
I don't know.
I'm not a lawyer, but
I don't think there's a law on
that's
that.
still murder. If you can prove it's a clone and that it's only been alive for a couple days,
And it was trying to take
and
your
it was
whole
trying
life.
to take your whole life away,
Yeah,
probably
but who's
not.
gonna believe that?
I don't know. I mean, when you pull up a body and it looks just like you,
I mean,
and you
yeah,
weren't born a
exactly.
twin,
True.
Because there would be like records if it was a twin,
exactly,
and even twins have like things that are different.
exactly.
know,
They have
that's
different
just-
thumbprints. If it has the same,
But then again,
fingerprints as
I don't
you-
think you would have to report it. Like, who's gonna report it?
Well, I mean,
If you kidnap him at night, kill it, come back home, and you're like, "Honey, I'm home. I wanted to smoke or whatever. I went out for a drive."
Yeah, but
Well,
if you
that's-
killed them and your
that's-
stuff was your
Yeah, but you don't
no,
have to prove
you
it.
have the same DNA,
Oh, yeah,
so
you're right, that's true.
it looks like he killed himself.
But then in the records,
you
they'd be
can
like, you died, but you're
Yeah,
still alive.
Hey,
Well, no, because then
restart
when they
your
go
life.
see you, then they'll be like, when they go tell your significant other or your family that you're dead, they'll be like, "What are you talking about? He's right here."
And you come
and
out
then-
and you're like eating something.
But
Yeah.
then I would
eating
open the whole
cereal.
case because then it'd be like, what the fuck? Then this guy's dead, but then you're here.
Then they'd just be like, "Huh,
What
that's
if you-
weird." Close
What if
case.
you do that to like, and you just you find out you have a clone and you're miserable and you want to start fresh, so you kill your clone, fake your death, and do something like live under the grid for the rest of your life. Would you
Why
do that?
wouldn't you just live under the grid? You can already just do that without having a clone.
Yeah, but like, let's say you're like
you
in
just
massive
added
debt.
the clone as as
I
like
was
a
gonna say,
whole
why would you kill it?
unnecessary step.
No, but I'm saying like, let's say like you're being like you have a bunch of debt, like you can't get a job, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you don't have to kill the clone. Just let
Yeah,
the
just-
clone,
just
let
fake
the
your
clone
death.
deal with it, and then you just leave.
True.
Just fake your death.
What if you want to see your friends how they would react?
That's fucked up.
Your
I'm
friends
just
wouldn't
asking.
care. If
Yeah,
they're
how
your-
upset would you be if you made a clone of yourself, killed it to see how your friends react, and nobody showed up to your funeral?
I'd be okay with it. I'm not showing up to theirs. Why should they show up to mine?
I'm gonna go out first, so I'm not gonna be there.
That reminds me of that post that I forgot who sent it. All the homies will be for one funeral, but
The last homie.
will be
No one will be there for the last homies.
Yeah,
Damn,
It's true,
That's
though.
deep. That's mad deep. But yeah, I don't know. I just
We know Mark is going first.
oh for sure.
he's the youngest too. That's the crazy part.
That heart ain't gonna last, bro. I'm sorry.
Not after that G Fuel either.
Oh man, you good, Marcos? You good? If anyone goes first, I feel like it'd be Jay, then you.
Probably.
Man,
These hamburgers.
he's
Don't
not.
kill me.
He's gonna get a new car. He's gonna finally get his dream truck, but he's not gonna be able to see over the steering wheel. He's gonna crash it.
Just kidding.
Funny,
You funny, bro.
funny.
All right, so
I'm
what
gonna
you got for us?
start ordering your pedal risers, bro. I got you.
I'm gonna have a car seat in the front.
The little booster from like McDonald's.
When I go get a haircut, I'm gonna take the booster seat with me. I'm gonna leave a $10 tip for that.
Oh man, this is so dumb.
1996.
God, some say the worst year of humanity.
Yeah,
What would chairs look like if our knees bent the other way?
I don't even want to start thinking about it. Like I started and I stopped.
I don't know. That's weird.
I couldn't even think of
Oh
that.
no, you know how they have those chairs that look like a Z? I think that's what they would look
No,
like.
they will look normal. Think about it.
Your knees bend the other way.
Okay,
So they would look normal.
they would just
so,
be the other
so
way
your-
around.
No, your feet would just be like this because your knees are down here, Marcos.
Oh, so they just have a
Your
rest
your
pad.
legs would have to fold. Your legs would fold up.
Then they're all just resting chairs, like the little.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. That's weird. But all right, 1996. This year in history. All right, I'm not gonna lie. 1996. Not a lot happened that was interesting.
I know.
A bunch of like, God, I don't know, man. It was hard to find something good. So I got like a couple of events on here actually.
Okay.
So 1996, right? President was still Bill Clinton, right? Vice president was still Al Gore, as it's been for the last 3 years.
When did the whole happen?
With
Clinton?
Monica Lewinsky?
God.
Yeah.
I probably next year because it didn't mention it in
Okay.
96. So the top 5
I am
songs.
highly uncomfortable right now.
It's all right,
Marcos,
you're meeting
what
a
was,
girl.
what was the top song of 1996?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Just
what is
tell
it?
us.
What was it? Just tell us.
It's a Macarena.
Oh.
It actually
my
was
God.
"Wannabe" by the Spice Girls.
Oh, Siri says it's a Macarena.
Yo,
Which one is that one?
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. Yeah.
I prefer that song better.
The second most popular song was actually the Macarena by Los Del Rio. Yep. And then it was Wonderwall by Oasis. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you.
Oh,
Okay.
And it's like, and after my Wonderwall.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
All right. And then One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boys to Men.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
I don't know.
And then Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. I don't know that one either.
I think I may have heard of it, but I don't know.
Top 5 movies. Anybody want to take a guess? Just one movie. If you can name
Armageddon?
one movie on here. No.
Mission Impossible?
Yeah, there you go. Independence Day, Twister, 101 Dalmatians.
Independence Day was 94.
No, Independence Day was 1996.
Oh. Well, okay, so Independence Day, Mission Impossible.
Twister, 101 Dalmatians, and The Nutty Professor.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the top movies.
Armageddon was 1998. Never mind.
Thank you for spoiling it, Marcos. I appreciate it.
Oh, wait,
Wow,
are we still going to
Marcos.
continue this?
Yeah.
We said until-
until 2020 or 2021.
This guy.
Come
bro.
on.
Oh,
Spoiler alert, Marcos.
come
What's your
on,
deal,
bro.
bro? Come on.
Spoiler.
Whose man's is this, right?
Oh, no one's.
So in the U.S., nobody is, rightfully so, bro. Rightfully so.
We have no claim. Marcus is that one toy in the lost and stolen. Those things are forever.
Did you call it the lost and stolen?
Oh yeah, the lost and stolen. The lost and found. Sorry,
Marco's the one toy in the lost and stolen.
Stolen. My bad. Lost and found.
Come on, bro. Nobody'd steal that. People would pay you to take them.
That's fucked up, bro. I want to see.
Yeah, I stole this. Here you go. Put it
Here's
in
your
the
toy
bin.
bag.
Put it in the bin.
I like to report I stole this.
Nobody want to steal me. That's okay.
One day.
They don't want me
my
for
God.
free.
One day, someone's gonna steal that heart.
I'm telling you, bro. You'd have to pay someone to take them.
Yeah.
Yo, Marco's mom is gonna be on the negotiating table. Like, if you take them, we'll give you 2 cows and an acre of land.
You can have them Tuesday, Wednesdays. I'll take the rest.
It's like just one day a week, please. Anything.
Just get him out of the house.
Oh man.
Thanks, y'all.
All right. So January 2nd, rapper Cool C killed a police officer, Larutha Varid, during a botched armed robbery. Right?
See?
Yeah. Well, it's because he went to jail after this. he tried to rob a bank. It went south, and he killed her. Like, they got in the shootout, and he killed her, and then he went to jail.
Okay.
Yeah. She was the first female cop to actually be killed in action in Philadelphia.
Okay.
January 26th, the Whitewater scandal with Hillary Clinton testified on the Whitewater scandal. It wasn't really that important. It was just something to do with like investment fraud and stuff like that with properties.
Okay.
January 28th, the Cowboys win the 5th Super Bowl.
They're their last.
And their last, yeah. They're the first team to win 3 titles in the span of 4 years. The second team being the Patriots.
Wait, what was that?
Didn't you say
They were the first
last year
team?
what's her face? Oh no, it was 6 titles total. Never mind.
Okay.
They were the first team to win 3 titles in the span of 4 years.
Okay.
The second team to
Was
ever
Pats.
do it was the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was the last Super Bowl they won. February 15th, the U.S. Embassy in Athens, Greece comes under mortar fire. That's crazy. Like, they actually got fired. Like, they got shot at by mortars. Like, people shot mortars there. You know what a mortar is? It's like this giant cannon has cannonballs. Like, they literally got hit with cannonballs, like flaming cannonballs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But they're not just cannonballs on fire. They shoot up
Yeah.
and come back down.
And they come down. Yep.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Them Greeks don't play.
No. February 29th, Daniel Green was convicted of murdering Michael Jordan's father. Rest in peace. March 19th, Lyle and Eric Menendez are found guilty of first-degree murder and killing their parents. You guys know about that? The Menendez brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the 2 kids that they killed their parents, like, while they were asleep, because I think they were like rich kids and they had a dispute about something. I don't know. There's a bunch of documentaries on it. March 25th was the first day of what would become an 81-day standoff between an anti-government movement called the Montana Freemen and federal officers of Jordan, Montana, right? That was the city. The Montana Freemen were an anti-government militant Christian patriot movement based outside of Jordan, Montana. They declared themselves free of any authority by doctrine of individual sovereign, what's it called? Sovereignty. So basically what they're saying is that, like, rules and laws don't apply to them because they're sovereign citizens of the U.S. William Stanton became the first ever Montana resident convicted of terrorism and sentenced to 10 years for using violence for political gains. Rodney Skirdall, he didn't pay his taxes because he claimed he was a citizen, and the IRS took his house. 4 armed men showed up the next day to protest this, and it kind of ended up in like a shootout, and then they got arrested, right? Freeman, the Montana Freemen, led by Leroy M. Schweitzer, used inter alia Anderson on the Uniform Commercial Code or the Banker's Handbooks to draw notices or liens against public officials. So basically what that means is that these guys would they would counterfeit checks, right? And they would use these checks to like buy things, right? So like houses and stuff, or they would put something up for sale and then buy it with a counterfeit check and stuff like that. So they were really good at counterfeiting checks and money.
Yeah.
They also like what they would do is they actually began that scam. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the scam where someone will say like, "Oh, I'm interested in buying this," and they're like, "Can I send you a check?" And you'll say, "Yeah." And what happens is they'll send you a check that's like more than what you asked for, and then they'll ask for the difference back because it takes checks probably about 3 to 5 days to clear. You'll send them the difference back, and then the check comes back, it bounces, it's counterfeit. Then you're stuck with the L because you just sent these people, whatever the difference was. So they're the ones who started this scam, which was really interesting. But yeah, pretty much it goes on from there. There's a standoff. Like they get into a shootout. It's the FBI versus them, and they lose. April 3rd, Boeing 737 Croatia crashed and killed the U.S. Secretary of Commerce, Ron Brown. He crashed into the side of a mountain. April 11th, Jessica Durboff. She was 7 years old, right? And she was attempting to break the record from being the youngest pilot to drive across the U.S., right? As like an airplane. She died.
So fly.
Huh? Yeah, she was trying to pilot a plane.
You said drive.
I'm pretty sure I said pilot.
You said she was the first pilot to drive across America.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Jessica Durboff, right, was 7 years old. She was a pilot, right, at 7 years old, yeah. And she was trying to be the youngest person to fly across the U.S. And she didn't make it. She actually crashed while attempting to break that record. July.
Like she actually flew somewhere, or she just like from immediately she just like crashed or whatever?
No, she flew. Like I think she crashed over. I don't remember if it was Montana. It was one of those. Like she got close. Like it was one of those Midwest states. Like she started on the East Coast and was going west, and she got pretty close.
What
so
the fuck?
I don't know what happened, but she was only 7 years old. That's insane.
That's insane.
I don't think I could do anything at 7 years old.
No.
Much less pilot a plane.
Not at all. That's crazy.
Yeah. July 19th, the Summer Olympics start in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So the festivities were unfortunately marred by the violence on July 27th when Eric Rudolph detonated pipe bombs in Central Olympic Park, a downtown park that was built to serve as a public focal point for the games festivities, killing one and injuring 111 people. Damn. In 2003, Rudolph confessed to the bombing and a series of related attacks on abortion centers and gay bars. So he confessed to bombing the park, gay bars, and abortion centers. Shit. Yeah. He was sentenced to life in prison. He claimed the bombing was meant to protest the U.S. government's sanctioning of abortion on demand. So
I don't see the problem with abortion, bro.
Me either, bro. I feel like it's their body. They should have a choice.
That ass, like, I just don't get it.
Like, I mean, let's say they do have this kid and they don't want it. Like, the kid's just unfortunately going to go through the foster system.
Yeah.
Which is not, it's already a severely underfunded program.
And overwhelmed.
And no, exactly. And it's like, it sucks, because these kids aren't getting nearly enough of the attention that they need, much less materials or clothing or anything to be brought up properly, And a lot of them end up, there's a statistic out there that a large majority of kids who go through the foster system actually end up becoming drug addicts, which is sad.
It's just crazy. Like, the whole, my body, whatever, you can't tell me what to do. But then they can't. They do that for the max, but then they can't understand that for like a whole damn life.
Exactly.
That you're not ready for at all.
Exactly.
Whatever the case may be. That you have, that prevents you from, wanting to have that kid.
I'm saying.
Don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah. But on August 26th, Cincinnati should have taken a page out of this book because Binti Jua, a gorilla, saves a kid that fell into the enclosure at a Chicago zoo. August 23rd, Osama bin Laden writes the Declaration of Jihad on the Americans and occupying the country in 2 separate places. So basically, he wrote this saying, like, you Americans need to leave because we were in Afghanistan and I believe in Sedan or
Mhm.
something like that. I don't remember what the other place was. But yeah, this kind of like is, all pre stuff leading up to 2001. Spoiler alert. August 29th, Tiger Woods makes his professional PGA Tour debut.
The GOAT
Yep,
of golf.
goat of golf right there. August 31st is the Big 12 inaugural game. Texas Tech versus Kansas State. September 13th is the day that Tupac dies after being shot on September 7th after attending a Mike Tyson and Bruce Sheldon fight. So this was the year that he did die.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much would it take you to? How much money for a punch from Mike Tyson?
For Mike Tyson? I don't know. I mean, once someone shows you cash, like, yeah, you do anything. Like, people would realistically say it's like, oh, that'd be $1 million or $1 billion. But once someone puts
$10.
if you put cash in front of me and it looks like a large quantity of money, I'd probably do it for $10.
$100.
I'd do it for $100.
$75.
I'd do it for $75.
What?
Yeah,
Hell no, bro. Mike Tyson hit hard,
No.
bro.
I know.
I need at least 500.
Yeah.
$5.
$5.
You said $5, bro. $5.
500. I need 500.
Yeah. I think so. I
$500?
think 500 it's more. Actually, I would say anything above 250 is more realistic.
I think about 5 is my deal right there, bro. That's the lowest I'll go for.
Can I do it like how Steve-O did it after that roast where he just ran into his fist as hard as he could?
No, like you fucking.
I have to get hit by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, they get hit by Mike Tyson.
I think I just do it to
Now,
be
is
able
he
to
playing
say,
nice or is he being mean?
Nah, he's fucking mad.
is this
Oh.
a face shot or a body shot?
It's a face shot.
I think I'd do it just to say I got hit by Mike Tyson.
I mean, to be honest, if I got hit by Mike Tyson, I'd be pretty happy.
I would post that everywhere.
I mean, not in the moment, obviously. I would not be happy at all. I'd be fucking, like, hurt. But afterwards, I'd be like, damn, I got fucking hit by Mike Tyson, bro.
That's crazy.
Not many people, like...
I think I'd just do it just to do it.
Nah, I still need 500, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want 500 and bragging rights? I would just
Exactly.
do it for the bragging rights.
Nah, I need 500.
You're not that cool.
Bragging rights doesn't pay bills.
But I'm saying...
You never know. You could. It could. Someone could pay you to tell your story. They could make a documentary about you. You lease out your rights. You make more money that way.
Continue on with the 1996.
So, September 26th, Nintendo releases the Nintendo 64 in Japan. November 16th, Mother Teresa receives her honorary U.S. citizenship. I'm next, by the way. And worldwide, Osama bin Laden is expelled from Sudan and he has to move to Afghanistan. The major MLS has its first season. Prince Charles and Princess Diana get divorced. The U.S. launches Mars Global Surveyor. And then mad cow disease ravishes Britain.
Damn, 96 is...
96 was rough, bro. No, but 96 was rough. Also, 1996, Marcos was born.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the worst part of the whole year.
How old does that make you now?
24.
24. 1996 was 24 years ago.
That's wild, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Getting old, bro.
Yeah. I'm about to be 27, bro, in a couple of weeks.
You better be 27, bro.
No, 26.
I was like, wait, hold on, dog. That's 3 years of 30. Chill,
26, bro. 26.
Chill, bro.
Damn.
Dog, we're getting old, bro.
What age do people have kids at now?
All ages,
16?
bro.
Isn't it more like towards the 16? No, that was back, like, that was
In
before
our time.
In our time, yeah, people were
Well,
having kids at 16.
Not our time, but
There's a couple girls pregnant during high school.
I was gonna say that's more like back in the day.
Yeah, I think that was like just right before our time. I feel like I was maybe like 11 or 12 when like 16 and pregnant started coming out and stuff, you know?
There was that really bad like boom of like
Yeah.
a lot of teenage pregnancy, right?
Exactly. And then, and I don't think that show helped. I think that show was like, oh, I could be on
Encouraged.
MTV?
Yeah.
For real.
But you know that partially the reasons why like a lot of those booms happen when like underage pregnancy, well, under 18 like pregnancy, is because they got stricter on sex ed.
What do you mean?
The government started saying, "Oh, you can't teach this. You can't get free condoms. You can't do that."
Really?
Yeah, because then the
But
kids don't.
both booms happen because of that.
Well, on that bombshell, it's time for us to end. Thank you, step bros and step sis, for getting unstuck with us during this time. and joining us for another episode of Los Compadres Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Los Compadres Pod, and check us out on YouTube. Also, if you like this, recommend it to a friend. Please and thank you. Have a great day. Bye.